Hi, I am Saadan MAMALUBA and I am one of the reporters from Group 5 and I will be discussing some topics about logic statements and quantifiers. What is quantifiers and negation? Negating quantified statements involves switching the quantifier and negating the statement. The negation of for all becomes there exists and vice versa, and the statement itself is being negated. Now, let's differentiate quantifiers and negations. In mathematics, quantifiers are words or symbols that indicate the quantity or number of elements a statement applies to. The most common quantifiers are for all and there exists. On the other hand, in negation, it is the process of making a statement false if it was previously true and vice versa. So as you can observe in table 5.4a, it is quantified statement and their negations. So it is given here what's the statement or the original statement and the negated answers or the negated sentences. Um, all x are y turns into some x are not y. No x are y turns into some x are y. Some x are not y turns into all x are y, and some x are y turns into some x are y. So what are the types of quantifiers? So as you can see in this one, we have two quantifiers which are existential quantifiers and universal quantifiers. In a statement, the word some and the phrases there exists and at least one are called existential quantifiers. Existential quantifiers are used as prefixes to assert the existence of something. On the other hand, the universal quantifiers is the words none, no, all, and every are called universal quantifiers. The universal quantifiers none and no deny the existence of something, whereas the universal quantifiers all and every are used to assert that every element of a given set satisfies some condition. So as you can observe in the table 5.4b, it is just uh it is just like the previous table. It shares the same meaning and process. So when we negate a statement with quantifiers, we always need to follow the rules that being applied. First is if the original statement uses for all, its negation uses there exists, and the original statement is negated. If the original statement uses there exists, its negation uses for all, and the original statement is being negated. And let's move to the examples. As you can see, we have three examples here. The first one is all dogs are mammals. As you can see, the quantifier here is all, which we are referring for all the dogs. And our negation is some dogs are not mammals. So at least there exists at least one dog that is not mammal. So as we can observe here, we negated it to become a false statement based on the original statement. And we are denying that all dogs are mammals. Now let's proceed to the next example. Some airports are open. our quantifier would be some because we are referring for some airports, and our negation would be no airports are open. So as you can see, we altered the sentence to be um, a disagreement sentence from the previous or the original sentence. So it's like we are making it a false statement to disagree to the first sentence or the original sentence. Lastly, we have the example here. All movies are worth the price of admission. Our quantifier would be all because we are referring to the to all the movies. And our negation would be some movies are not worth the price of admission because not all the movies are worth the price of admission. So just like the other examples, we just altered it to become a false statement or like a disagreement to the original statement. That would be all. Again, I am Saadan Mamaluba. Thank you for watching.